When the Utah Jazz welcomed the New Orleans Pelicans into their arena last night, no one knew how fitting it was that they were celebrating Star Wars night. For just like Luke Skywalker yearned to leave Tatooine and join the rebellion, so too did young Donovan Mitchell dream of the stars, or at the very least, going supernova. On the season, he's a little above average from three-point land, but it's no excuse to give him any room back there. Rondo and Moore do a terrible job communicating the switch, and Mitchell happily jumps to light speed. The Jazz break into a little triangle offense action with the corner entry, center steps up into the back screen, and they run a little handoff. Holiday goes underneath, and that's an invitation to use the force to guide this ball cleanly through the net. The key to scoring off a drive isn't always finishing the first shot. He stays with it, gets right back on the court to grab the pass, and I like the dribble step through off both feet, then twist in the air to get the lefty layup. We offer this replay of Boogie's effort with no commentary other than to say he might as well have been an Ewok if he doesn't contest that. At this point, you gotta be concerned with his jumper, right? Well, E'Twaun Moore is doing his AT-AT Walker impersonation, and boom! To put an exclamation point in the first quarter, he takes on the whole team with an incredible display of dribbling to get to the hole for the free throws. Watch the hesitation, then splits his feet with the right foot forward, throwing the ball in front and blowing by Boogie and forcing Tony Allen to foul before Mitchell's lightsaber reduced him to a heap of clothes on the ground. Later in the third, he had been pretty quiet for a while until Jerebko set the step-up screen for him, checked the hop, perfect rhythm, and from deep space, AD says, "That's no moon." Another highlight from an interesting set. Off the pin down for Ingles, Mitchell sprints up to the other side of the court for the handoff. Boogie has to switch, but he lets his anger drive him to the dark side, as Mitchell uses his shoulder to keep separation and check the off arm like Kareem's skyhook. Notice the angle he uses off the glass, hitting the ball way off to the side so Boogie couldn't get it. Mitchell again tortures Boogie coming off the screen in the switch. Watch as he turns Cousins into Jar Jar Binks with the Euro step, going inside hand, double pump, reverse, and one, although clearly a Phantom Menace foul. Let's move to the fourth, where he hit 6 field goals just like he used to bullseye Womp Rats in his T16 back home. This time, a simple pin down catches Tony Allen way out of position, giving him just enough room for the precise hit with a proton torpedo. I love this drive as he rejects the screen. Ian Clark is not in proper ice position, and look how Mitchell extends that right foot to get inside position, then beats him to the cup with the inside hand finish. You don't need to get up in the air too high on this. This is a light speed move and requires perfect touch. Just like Star Wars keeps using the same idea of a Death Star in all their movies, the Jazz go right back at Boogie in the pick and roll. He overreaches, just like the Emperor did, and Mitchell throws him down the shaft on his way to the easy layup. This is like a bad dream for Boogie, only he never woke up. Another hop three to his right, wide open. Cousins says, "Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?" And Mitchell says, "Never tell me the odds." You'd think by now Boogie would have figured out that it's a trap, but another high pick and roll, and Mitchell says to Boogie, "This is not the ball you're looking for. Move along." Why not run it to the other side just for some variation? And Moore can't stop the straight line drive, another right foot takeoff to seal the defender, and inside hand to get it off quicker with more control. The ball is soft off the glass, the ref blows the whistle, and he's just made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. The Jazz pulled this game out behind Mitchell's heroics, and while there are other rookies with bigger names and more media-friendly cities, don't sleep on Donovan Mitchell for Rookie of the Year. I know I speak for everyone when I tell him, may the force be with you, always.
Donovan, when you looked up at the scoreboard, you saw 41. What were you thinking?
I was speechless. Y'all probably catch me smiling from like 35 and up, but I don't know what to say. Wow, this is crazy.
Just take it in right now. Listen to this crowd, take it in. I have to tell you, that is well deserved.
Sports fans, to see more of our great NBA content and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button, but also click the bell and adjust your settings so you can get an alert the second our videos drop. Because trust me, you're going to want them hot and fresh. You in?